So you're looking to land that ideal dream job, and you believe that you're ready to start applying and searching for the jobs out there. You have updated your resume, your cover letter writing skill has been sharpened, and you've been practicing job interviews, and you feel that you're ready to move on to the next phase in that process. But then, how do you position yourself so that you stand and raise your chances of landing that next or maybe even the first ideal job? If that's the question you're asking yourself, then I have you covered, because in this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 effective ways that I believe you can effectively position yourself so that you can land that dream and ideal job that you desire. But before I go ahead to share those points, if you already haven't done so, you can please subscribe to my channel. Also, like and comment to this video as well. Subscribing to my channel would allow you to get notified each time I post new videos, specifically also in the areas of professional and career development and success as well. So talking about the next or the first job, I also shared in a different video my 3-step process that I believe will definitely help streamline the process of you finding and landing the ideal dream job. This process was actually validated, or it has been validated by a number of professionals out there, and I'm going to be leaving a link in the description of this video. If you already haven't done that, definitely go check it out, because I believe it's going to be kind of like very helpful for you to get that out of the way so that you can then apply what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So when it comes to positioning yourself for that job or the job that you are looking to land, there are 4 different things and effective ways that I believe would be very helpful. The first one, obviously, would be for you to spread the word out. This one may seem really very simple, but you'll be surprised how many people don't even do it. Starting from your family, your friends, like people that they definitely want to be aware of your next step, the kind of job that you're looking to apply. You definitely want to be able to effectively share that with them, because first of all, when you are sharing it with people, it also helps you to be sure that you're very clear on what you want. Or if you're at the phase where you're not able to clearly communicate to people what you're looking for, then maybe you need to just step back a bit, get the clarity that you require. Then you can begin to share it with people about what exactly you want. One thing about, certain positions is it's not who you know, but who knows you. And you know what? Your connection, your network, the people that the people that you have built some form of connections with, they obviously know other people. And what happens if someone they know is looking to hire somebody that has the skill set and the experience that you have? Guess who they're going to be calling? Probably they'll be calling you, and you can just be the lucky person that ends up filling that role. And that's why it's definitely very important that you spread the word out about what you're looking for. You can do this, word of mouth, or you can do this on, say, LinkedIn, one of those social media platforms. So that's point number 1, spread the word out. Number 2, it's to advertise yourself. I know a number of people hear this word and they're like, no, advertise. Because honestly, especially from where I come from, when you start talking about promoting or advertising yourself, people make it seem like you are bragging, that you're let me use the heavy word, braggadocious. Well, they think that you are full of yourself, and that's why you are, like blowing your trumpets and whatnot. But man, I came to realize eventually or later on that is definitely not the case. Nobody would speak more about you than you do for yourself. So especially for this scenario where you're looking to land, like your next dream job, nobody knows what you want unless you put it out there. And also nobody knows as well about your experience, your qualifications, your achievement, and all of those things unless you make it known, right? And so when it comes to advertising yourself, I think it's definitely going to be really very important and necessary that you have, especially in this day and age with social media or everything is going online, that you have online presence, especially where it matters. And for professional networking, there are three major platforms that I highly suggest. Number one, obviously, would be LinkedIn. I mean, LinkedIn, it's kind of obvious. Number two would be Indeed, and then you can go about creating a platform, or sorry, your profile on ZipRecruiter. So LinkedIn, Indeed, and ZipRecruiter, they are definitely, I say, like my top three platforms where anyone looking for a job will definitely at least want to start to advertise their self on. So creating a profile on those platforms and also keeping your profiles up to date, because the folks who also browse those websites, especially the recruiters, most likely they will be able to tell how active and how up to date your profile is. And if you're currently actively searching, then it would be good for them to know that your profile is being updated regularly. Part of the reason that I mentioned LinkedIn first is, there's a stat that shows that 95% of recruiters are literally actively on LinkedIn looking for the next person they're going to hire to fill the positions that they have. So 95%, that's really very huge. And that's why I believe anyone looking for a job definitely wants to consider creating an account on LinkedIn and also keeping the account up to date. One thing else that is also worth sharing is, in as much as you have your accounts open and up to date on those platforms, I think it's definitely also going to be really essential that you take proactive steps to reach out to recruiters. So let's say you go on LinkedIn and you notice that a particular recruiter or particular recruiters are posting certain kind of jobs that you like, that also meets your qualifications. Instead of just responding alone to their post, I think it's definitely going to be a very good idea if you can slide into that DM and just talk a little bit about what you are looking for, share your experience with them, and maybe even your resume if they want it. So that way you're taking the step further. You're not just responding to the post that they shared in the public, but you've taken that initiative to reach out to them directly, even if they posted jobs that were not what you're looking for. You can also share with them what you're looking for. Just in the event that something comes up that meets your criteria, they'll definitely share that with you as well. And that's definitely part of you advertising yourself. You're taking the proactive steps to reach out to the people who have what you are looking for, and in this case it's going to be the recruiters. I remember the time when I was looking to land the job that I currently hold. My goodness, I reached out to many different recruiters to the degree that it became very, very obvious that I was following and connected with a lot of recruiters. In fact, some of my contacts at the time, they literally were messaging me saying, "What's up? How come you have this many recruiters on your network?" I was like, "Hey, I'm looking for a job." So I was really very proactive, and thank God everything paid off as well. So that's point number 2, advertise yourself. Point number 3 is to attend networking events. And these networking events can be in the form of job fair, career fairs, or just normal professional networking events. For the job fairs and career fairs, they definitely would provide a platform for you to connect with potential employers. And if you ever get a chance, or rather when you get a chance to attend such events, the job fairs, definitely you want to be prepared to talk about yourself, talk about what you do, the positions that you're looking for. If, for example, there's a particular company that you notice is going to be represented at that job fair, then you definitely want to do your research on the company and share also why you would like to work with the company, because you have the representative of the company right there and then. So you want to share with them enthusiastically, hopefully, enthusiastically about why you want to work with the company, what's really amazes you, what you like about the company, and how you see yourself fitting into the culture of the company. So don't go to such events unprepared. Go there ready to pitch yourself and sell yourself to the employers over at the events. And you can also remember to go there with some samples, or not sample, but with some copies of your resume, so you can hand them out as well. And apart from the job fairs or the job fairs where you have employers there, I think going to any other form of professional events can also be beneficial, because at those events you're likely also going to be coming in contact with people who are in the industry, people who are also in your field, and they may also be working at the kind of companies that you would love to work at. It will be a very good opportunity for you to just get to connect with them, get to know them, and just let them know what you're looking for, just in case an opening comes up at the company that you work at, they will remember you as well. So not just those career fairs or job fairs, any professional events will definitely be very beneficial for you as well. The last but not the least is to connect with industry experts. And what I mean here is, obviously, you already have an idea of the kind of maybe companies you would like to work at, and also the job titles and the roles that you would like to work, that you like to fit. When you go on LinkedIn, for example, you can actually find people who work at, say, your ideal or your dream company. You can also identify people who work at or who work in the role that you're looking to land. Do you know that you can actually reach out to them? You can reach out to them, connect with them, and just let them know what you are trying to do. Just request for them to have a chat with you. You'll be very surprised how many people are very gracious, how many people are very kind, that they will literally take some time. Maybe it's a phone call, or they want to connect with you through some other means. You'll be very amazed at how people are very open and how they are very willing to help. But you never know if you don't reach out to ask. So this is also a very great opportunity for you to get to learn from those industry experts who are maybe working at companies that you would like to work at, and who are also doing certain roles that you would like to also, that you see yourself going into. So just having a call or a chat with them, learning from them how you can best prepare yourself to fit into those roles. And if, for example, they can send you a referral, that's if they obviously know you well enough and they believe that you are going to be a good fit for the company, then you never know, they can send you a referral. So talking about the referral, I remember at some point on LinkedIn, somebody reached out to me on LinkedIn, and the person shared with me what they were looking to do, that they were looking to work at. They would love to work at the company that I'm working at, and they shared with me how they've always had this dream and this desire to work in that company, and they let me know what kind of roles they were looking to hop on, and also requested some advice. I was very happy and gracious. I got to connect with the person, shared my recommendation and advice. And honestly, this person went back to go fortify themselves. They went to go, literally, they followed the recommendation that I gave to the person. I saw the person's resume. I was like, this is awesome. This is great. And I actually ended up referring the person to some positions, to jobs at the company that I work at. I don't know eventually if the person got hired. I'm not sure. But the point here is that the person reached out to me and they asked certain questions and guidance. And I was able to also eventually refer to the person, because I could actually see that the person was very, very eager, eager to learn, and also really very serious about what they asked in the initially. So that's the final point, the last but not the least, connecting with industry experts as well. And that's what I have to share with you. These 4 points, I believe, definitely would help not just raise your chances of landing that next dream job, but they will also position you to the place where you would be, visible to those people who are looking for you. They can find you and they can eventually give you that job that you are looking for. So that's something I wanted to just share with you here. I hope you find this valuable and useful as well. And I just want to wish you the best on your job search. And I hope you land that next dream job that you desire.